Hello, and welcome to the Full Time Hustler podcast that delves deep into the heart of entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Jason Feimster, and today marks our 26th episode. In this podcast, we aim to shatter the myths surrounding startup culture, bringing you genuine insights from the trenches of business building. We engage in thought provoking dialogues with founders, investors, and private lenders, giving you a front row seat to the innovative software and apps that are moving the needle in the business world. Today's episode, titled Hustle Harder Unconventional Strategies for Success, is all about breaking the mold. We're going to explore how thinking outside of the box and employing unconventional strategies can be your ticket to unprecedented success in the competitive world of entrepreneurship. Before we dive in, I want to remind our listeners to follow us on Spotify, check out our YouTube playlist, and read our latest thoughts on our WordPress blog. The links are in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Today, we're delving into the first segment of our episode, the power of unconventional thinking in business. In a world where traditional business models dominate, it's the mavericks, the rule breakers, the ones who dare to dream differently that often find themselves at the pinnacle of success. Let's take Airbnb as a prime example. Founded in 2008, Airbnb began as a simple idea. What if you could turn your spare room into a guest room for travelers? Fast forward to today, Airbnb has revolutionized the way we think about accommodation. It's challenged the hotel industry by offering something more personal, more authentic. This wasn't just a business move, it was a paradigm shift in how we perceive travel and hospitality. What can we learn from Airbnb? That sometimes the most extraordinary ideas are the simplest ones, waiting to be recognized and acted upon. But unconventional thinking isn't just about having a groundbreaking idea. It's also about how you approach problems. It's about how seeing challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to innovation. When everyone zigs, how can you zag? When the market expects you to go right, what happens if you go left? In entrepreneurship, being unconventional can mean being misunderstood at first. It can mean facing skepticism and doubt. But as history has shown us, from the Wright brothers to Steve Jobs, those who dare to think differently, who dare to challenge the status quo, that leave an indelible mark on our world. So, as we proceed through today's episodes, I encourage you to think about your own business and life. Where can you apply unconventional thinking? Where can you turn left when everyone else is turning right? Remember, in the hustle of business, it's not just about working harder, it's about working smarter and sometimes differently. In this segment, we're focusing on leveraging technology for business growth. Technology has become the backbone of modern business, and knowing how to harness it can propel your venture to new heights. Take the story of Slack, for example. Launched in 2013, Slack wasn't just another messaging app, it was a game changer in business communication. It transformed the way teams interact, breaking down barriers and fostering a more collaborative and efficient work environment. Slack recognized a gap in the market. Businesses needed a tool that could streamline communication and integrate seamlessly with other work tools. By fulfilling this need, Slack didn't just sell a product, it offered a new way of working. This brings us to an important lesson. Technology should not just be about innovation for the sake of innovation. It should solve a real problem, fill a gap, or improve existing processes. As entrepreneurs, we must constantly ask ourselves, how can technology serve my business better? How can it enhance my customer's experience? The beauty of technology in today's world is its accessibility. You don't need to be a tech giant to leverage technology effectively. From cloud computing to AI driven analytics, there are tools available for businesses of all sizes, allowing even small startups to compete on a global stage. But remember, with greater power comes great responsibility. As we integrate more technology into our businesses, we must also be mindful of its impact on our customers, our employees, and society at large. The goal is to use technology not just to grow our businesses, but to contribute positive to the world we live in. So, as you hustle in your entrepreneurial journey, keep an eye on the technological horizon. Embrace the tools that can help your business soar, but always stay grounded in the principles of ethical and sustainable growth. This segment is all about creative funding strategies. In the world of startups and entrepreneurship, securing funding is often the first big hurdle. However, traditional methods like bank loans or venture capital aren't the only ones to get your dream off the ground. Look at the story of Pebble smartwatch. When its founder, Eric, struggled to find investors, he turned to Kickstarter. The result? Overwhelming response from the public, with millions raised, far exceeding the initial goal. This wasn't just funding, it was a validation of the product by potential customers. Crowdfunding not only provided the necessary capital, but also created a community of supporters even before the product hit the market. But crowdfunding is just one piece of the puzzle. There's also bootstrapping, funding your venture out of your own pocket, maintaining full control, and growing organically. Or consider friends and family rounds, where you tap into your personal network for initial funding. Each method comes with its own set of challenges and rewards, and the key is to find what aligns best with your vision and goals. In exploring these creative avenues, remember that your approach to funding can also reflect the spirit of your business. Are you a community focused venture? Crowdfunding might be your best bet. Are you aiming for a slow and steady growth with full control? Then bootstrapping could be the way to go. As we navigate these funding strategies, it's crucial to maintain transparency and integrity. Be clear about your goals, the risk involved, and the potential for growth. Whether it's through a Kickstarter campaign, an angel investor, or your own savings, the way you fund your startup sets the tone for its future. Remember, in the hustle of entrepreneurship, creativity isn't just for your products or services, it's also for how you fuel your journey. Now, we're delving into building a strong network. In the entrepreneurial world, who you know can be just as important as what you know. Building a robust network is not just about collecting contacts, it's about creating meaningful relationships that can open doors for your business. Let's consider LinkedIn as a prime example. It's more than just a professional social network. It's a platform that has revolutionized the way we connect with industry peers, potential clients, and employers. LinkedIn allows users to not just connect, but to share insights, promote expertise, and even find mentors. It's a reminder of how digital tools can facilitate real world relationships. But networking isn't confined to the digital realm. Attending industry conferences, joining professional associations, or even participating in local business events can be incredibly valuable. It's about putting yourself out there, sharing your passion, and listening to others. Remember, effective networking is a two-way street. It's as much about what you can offer as it is about what you can gain. A strong network can provide support, advice, and new perspectives. It can lead to partnerships, client referrals, or even investment opportunities. But perhaps most importantly, it can offer a sense of community and belonging in the often lonely journey of entrepreneurship. So as you hustle in your business endeavors, take the time to nurture your network. Be genuine, be helpful, and be open to new connections. Your next great opportunity might just be a handshake or a LinkedIn message away. In this segment, we're talking about innovative marketing strategies for startups. In the crowded marketplace of today, standing out is more often important than ever, and creative marketing can be the key to capturing attention. Let's take a look at Dollar Shave Club, a brand that disrupted the razor market with its unconventional approach. Their launch video, featuring the CEO humorously introducing their product, went viral, garnering millions of views. It wasn't just a marketing campaign, it was a statement of their brand identity: fun, direct, and customer focused. Dollar Shave Club didn't have the budget of their giant competitors, but they had a unique voice and a clever strategy, which proved to be much more valuable. This example underscores an essential lesson for startups. Your marketing doesn't need to be expensive to be effective. It needs to be smart, authentic, and resonate with your target audience. In today's digital age, social media platforms offer a plethora of opportunities for innovative marketing, from crafting engaging content on Instagram to leveraging influencer partnerships. The possibilities are endless. However, it's not just about being creative, it's also about being strategic. Understand where your audience spends their time, what messages they resonate with, and how they prefer to engage. Use data driven insights to tailor your marketing efforts for maximum impact. And remember, marketing is not a one time campaign, it's an ongoing conversation with your customers. It's about building a relationship, not just about making a sale. As you grow your startup, keep your marketing efforts adaptable, responsive, and always aligned to your core values. Our next segment is crucial for any entrepreneur: adapting to change and overcoming failure. In the fast paced world of business, the ability to adapt and learn from setbacks is not just an asset, it's a necessity. Consider the story of Nokia. Once a titan in the mobile phone industry, Nokia faced significant challenges with the advent of smartphones. However, instead of succumbing to defeat, Nokia adapted. They shifted their focus, leveraging their expertise in the network infrastructure and technology. Today, Nokia is a major player in telecommunications industry, proving that even giants need to adapt to survive. This story teaches us the powerful lesson: failure is not the end. It's often just a pivot. It's about taking the lessons learned and applying them to move forward in a new direction. In entrepreneurship, resilience is key. It's not about never failing, it's about never giving up when you do. Moreover, adapting to change means staying attuned to industry trends and customer needs. It's about being agile, being willing to experiment, and being ready to pivot your strategy when necessary. This agility is what allows startups to compete with established players, bringing fresh ideas and innovations to the market. Remember, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace change, learn from your failures, and keep pushing forward. That's the spirit of the true hustler. Thank you for joining me today on Full Time Hustler. As we wrap up this episode, Hustle Harder: Unconventional Strategies for Success, let's revisit the key insights we've shared. We began by exploring the power of unconventional thinking in business, exemplified by Airbnb's disruptive model in the hospitality industry. We then delved into leveraging technology for business growth, learning from Slack's transformation of workplace communication. We discussed creative funding strategies, drawing inspiration from the Pebble smartwatch's crowdfunding success. Building a strong network was our next focus, emphasizing the importance of meaningful connection in the entrepreneurial journey. Innovative marketing strategies were highlighted through Dollar Shave Club's viral campaign, reminding us that creativity and authenticity in marketing can outshine big budgets. Lastly, we talked about adapting to change and overcoming failure, inspired by Nokia's strategic pivot in the face of challenges. Remember, in your hustle, it's not just about the hard work, it's about thinking smart, being adaptable, and staying true to your vision. As we continue on our entrepreneurial journeys, let these stories and strategies be a guide and an inspiration. I'm Jason Feimster, and it's been a pleasure sharing these insights with you on Full Time Hustler. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and check out our WordPress blog for more content. Join me next time for another insightful episode. Until then, keep hustling, keep innovating, and keep dreaming big. Thank you for listening, and take care.